that aspect. And yes, in all of this, how do we have that overall image and goal of making our cities more sustainable and livable? I think with that note, I'll stop here. I'll again thank the organizer, Professor Kiran, as well as the director, Professor Avnish, for inviting me and giving me this opportunity. Thank you. Back to you, Kiranji.
Uh, Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your key insights. You have very well highlighted that India being a so heterogeneous country, so heterogeneous population, and the diversity of the understanding of the people, it's very difficult to implement this AI, and we understand all the challenges. So now we will proceed forward with the vote of thanks, and then we'll start our sessions. It's my privilege to deliver the vote of thanks for this insightful and well-structured faculty development program. First and foremost, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. Ashish Verma sir, for his thought-provoking address. You well highlighted, sir, all the key issues. Your words have truly set the tone of this FDP and inspire us to strive for excellence in our field. I would also like to thank Professor Dr. Avnish Bora sir, our esteemed director at Jiet, for his encouraging opening remarks that highlighted the importance of continuous learning and professional growth. A special thank to our HOD FDP coordinator, Dr. Professor Kiran Booth, for the warm welcome address and for his meticulous introducing the objectives and structure of this FDP. Your leadership has been instrumental in organizing this event, ma'am. Finally, I thank my sincere appreciation to all the participants, faculty members, staff members who had contributed to make this proposal and planning successful, and a great way ahead for this learning in this FDP. Thank you everyone. Thank you, sir, Ashish sir. Thank you, Avnish sir, for joining this inaugural.
Thank you, Professor Kamlesh. I would like to, even though after vote of thanks there is no, in general, decorum of saying anything, but I would request and make aware, Honorable Chief Guest Sir, that this particular group has a heterogeneous background. What the beauty of AI and the sustainability has given in development of smart cities is they all together can combine in attending the different aspects of different engineering domains. So this is the beauty that these technologies has given, and this particular is a kind of bouquet of all the faculty members that will be going through the 6 days program. I once again thank you very much for your valuable time, sir, and we look forward your next visit to Jodhpur, and expect that we'll be also coming in the list of smart cities, and we will be trying our part, including your suggestions that you have given in this talk. Thank you very much.
Thank you again for inviting me and giving me this opportunity. I would love to come again to Jodhpur. It's a beautiful city and I really love it in many ways. It will be my pleasure next time if I get the time and opportunity to come over there. So maybe I think you will start with your next sessions now,
Yes.
so I can possibly leave. Yeah.
Sir, it is a photograph session time.
Okay.
Please, all participants are requested to turn on your camera, please. Please turn on your camera, please. Kamlesh sir?
Just a minute, I'm taking a great photograph.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know also, sir, that as it is generally difficult to be ready for a pose.
Uh,
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll take a leave then. Thanks a lot.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Ashish sir. Thank you very much.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Now, We will start with the sessions. Let me again change the background layout so that we can proceed with our start sessions. Okay, so Arun Vyas sir is with us, and it's a great opportunity to listen him now. I would have a short introduction. Someone has raised his hand. That's okay. So we'll have a short introduction of Arun Vyas sir, and then we will start. Arun Vyas sir, are we audible to you?
Yes, Kamleshji, you are audible. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are also audible. Let me have a brief introduction, and then we'll start our technical session, sir. Good evening, everyone. Let me now introduce to our first expert of our first technical session, Mr. Arun Vyas sir. Mr. Vyas' academic journey is an impressive as his professional achievements. He earned his bachelor's degree in civil engineering from prestigious MBM Engineering College in 1990, from where we are also the product, graduating as a gold medalist. Furthering his passion for learning, he completed his master's in environmental engineering from MBM in 1994. Demonstrating his commitment to multidisciplinary expertise, he also pursued an MTech in IT in building science from IIT Hyderabad in 2003. Currently serving as the Project Director, Urban Infrastructure at RUDSICO and the Chief Engineer of the Directorate of Local Bodies. Mr. Vyas has been a beacon of innovation and excellence in urban development since 1994. His vast and diverse experience includes the design and implementation of solid waste management and wastewater management systems, areas critical to sustainable urban growth. Mr. Vyas has also been instrumental in the transformation of Udaipur as the technical head of Udaipur Smart City project. His leadership extends across domains such as area-based development, urban transport initiatives, heritage conservation, solid waste management, implementation of 24 by 7 water supply system, and last, the rehabilitation of sewage network using advanced techniques like crude in place pipe, CIPP, and pipe busting. His work reflects not just technical expertise, but also a deep commitment to creating sustainable, livable, and urban spaces. Mr. Arun Vyas is an epitome of dedication and innovation in civil engineering and urban development. We are honored to have him with us today. Thank you, sir, for joining us. It's all yours, Mike, sir.
Thank you, Kamleshji, and thank you, Kiran man, for making the privilege to present in such a beautiful program, which you have launched just as Faculty Development Program (FDP), and basically it is AI powered urban reforms basically. And what I understood is that you are just want to make the all the applicant what is the use of IT and the AI in the future growth of the smart city. And my just part, the starting lecture is just to make the introduction to the participants that what is the smart city and how, what are the main components and how we have developed like that. I think, am I right, Kamlesh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So may I start one presentation from here?
You can present from the itself, sir. There's a button of presentation, an upward arrow, present now, and your presentation will be on the screen.
Okay, I'm just making a.
There is a small arrow at the center,
Yeah,
bottom,
yeah.
present now.
Uh, just it is sharing, eh?
Yes, sir. It's visible, sir.
Just it is loading on my system, so that I just going to start it. something.
It's visible to us, sir.
But it is only the. I just want to go to the first slide.
So if you can click on the first slide by scrolling upward.
Following.
If you scroll upward, it will be the first slide.
It's not a scrolling area.
You need to open your PPT and scroll. Actually, I think it's Google Meet is on. That's why I'm unable to scroll.
So
Make your PowerPoint presentation active.
yeah, that is active already in the window.
Just click on this PowerPoint from the bottom. Click on the PowerPoint presentation. I think you are seeing on the Google Meet. That's why it is not scrolling.
I'm on the Google Meet now.
So leave the Google Meet and make the PowerPoint presentation active. Now,
Now it is active.
now you can, yes. Now you can scroll. Yes. Yes, sir.
Now it is visible.
Yes, sir. First slide is visible.
Okay. Sorry, actually, I'm not just so acquainted with your
We
system.
understand, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Kamlesh. I just want to make a presentation on the introduction of smart cities. And basically, this is the I want to share that the smart city mission was launched by Government of India. And our PM, Narendra Modi, started launch on the 25th of June 2015. And what they think that 100 cities out of all the cities, around 500 cities are there in our India. 100 cities should be selected under this mission. And each city will be making a project of around 1,000 crore or more. More, I will just explain after why more, but it should be the minimum 1,000. And in that, the government of India share will be 500 crore. The state government share, it will be 300 crore. And the ULB, urban local body municipality, and UID or development trust, whichever is there, they will share 100 each. So it will be make a combo of 1,000 crore. Then in a smart city, I just take all the things which are already available on the website of the smart city vision, just to make it clear okay, what are the main functions which we should discuss in our presentation to make the audience in a brief. That what is smart city, what are the smart city features, what are the strategy, and what are the challenges. And the duration of this mission was 5 years. Okay. Now, what is smart city? The first question which comes under is this, what is the smart city? And I think after the launching of scheme, which was in 2015, now we are almost 10 years, 2025, we have entered. No one can define that this is the exact definition of the smart city. So it can vary from people to people. It can vary from place to place. It can vary from country to country. And in different phase, in different things, it may vary. But there is something we have to define when we are going to launch a scheme. So some definitional boundaries were required so that we can make our mission, we can plan, we can execute. So in our simple the word smart, S for sustainable, M for manageable, A for the aspiration of the public for which has been developed, and with the use of the remote technology. This was a simple breakup was think among the all the cities when we have a lot of discussion in 2015. So just as I mentioned, when a urban planner he has to design, he has to construct, he has to develop the plan, then he has to think of the main four pillar. First is the institutional infrastructure, then physical infrastructure, then social infrastructure, and the economical infrastructures. Although this is a theme which will take a long time, and our goal will be far behind to make the complete country as smart as we have a lot of our, you can say the things that's trending from that is the one of the main thing is the finance. We have a lot of highly dense population. So while we are planning and developing things, we have to restrict and we have to budgeting most of the things in a different way. Then in the simple approach, it was made by the government of India and our honorable PM. They said that we will take a small piece of the city. We will select not the complete town, but we will select some part of that. But it should be some decent area, and it should have impact on other towns also. So they make a area-based development thing that there will be an area which will be selected and it will be completely reformed. All the facility will be developed in there and it will make as a lighthouse and the after due course of time remaining area of the towns or the other cities that can be replicable by this model. And really, this was a very bold and new initiative, and I just may make clear to all the team members that I was lucky that I was posted at Udaipur, and Udaipur was one of the smart city selection. So 2015 was a crucial year. After 15, the 6 months, lot of brainstorming among the our Rajasthan, our country, and lot of international experts were there. A lot of things were there. We have also have a lot of things daily new things and coming up, and all that. Okay. Now, this is a simple list of the core infrastructure when we are in the civil engineers, we know. But these are the mandatory things which should be in every smart city because this is the base for that. Adequate water supply. Adequate water supply means the quality of water supply. We should have a sustainable source, or from source we have a good quality of treatment plant. Then we have very good distribution system, and if we can go forward with a 24/7 system, then it is the best, so that it will be automatically converted to the smart part. How when we are having a 24/7 system, then our IT part can be applied to the water system, just as smart meter, SCADA system, and when we are having our say water system, say 4 hours a day or 4 hours in twice a day, then we are not able to apply also our IT part also. Then the second part is the assured electrical supply. Assured electric supply is also there, and a use of IT in the part, and that is we can also go for the underground of the this. We are going to convert to the compact substations in place of the transformers like that. We can develop RTUs and our feeder pillars just to make all things like that. Then sanitation, including solid waste management. Sanitation is one of the major part, and it is regularly we are also developing through the SBM. The Swachh Bharat mission is also running parallel to the Smart City mission, and Amrit mission is also there. In Amrit mission, we are dealing with the liquid waste, and SBM we are dealing with the solid waste management. Then efficient urban mobility and the public transport. This is also a very crucial factor because we are not having the sufficient our control on what the traffic system. Then affordable housing, external poor, the robust IT connectivity and radiation, good governance, especially e-governance and citizen participation, sustainable environment, safety and security of citizens, particularly women, children, and the elderly, and the health and education. And next, these are the core infrastructure, and the smart city mission also presented a list of the IT parts, smart solution also with these, so that we can make a combination of these things to develop the smart towns. These are the smart solution list. I just want to discuss about the first is the e-governance and citizen services. First thing is the public information, grievance redressal. If any person is having the facility, because now this is the era of the IT, everything has a facility more and the mobile app are there, then he will easily get all things of this, and government is also doing that. Then electronic service delivery, citizen engagement, citizen because as a series either years, video crime controlling, waste management, we have smart solution, waste to energy, waste to fuel, waste to compost, wastewater to be treated, and the treated water, it should be reused in different activity so that we can make a conservation of the water, which is also very much important. We can increase our water tables, groundwater recharge, like that. The recycling and reduction of the CID waste, water treatment, smart meter and management, leakage identification, preventive maintenance, water quality monitoring, energy management, save smart meters, renewable source of energy. This was also mentioned in the smart city mission that every city will go for developing at least 10% of this energy, and it will go for the renewable source of energy like the solar or any other things. Then energy efficient and green buildings, urban mobility, smart parking, intelligent traffic management, integrated multimodal transport, other than television, inclusion, skill development centers. There are or many more. This list was given below, and it was also mentioned that this is not the final list. You can all also add the more and more applicants. This list was suggested in 2015, and now it is at 2025. So a lot of more things are available also. Then we just go for the what are the smart city features. Smart city features, this is mentioned that you should promote the mixed land use in the area-based developments for the unplanned areas, and states should give some flexibility in land use and building bylaws to adapt the changes. Housing and inclusiveness, we have to expand the housing also. Also that we have to make the more walkable localities, the air quality, the promote interaction, security, road network, and during the open spaces, parks, playground, recreation spaces in order to enhance the things and all things. Similarly, the transport options, making governance citizen friendly and cost effectively, forming A groups to listen to the public and get the feedback, giving an city, and in all, apply smart solution to infrastructure and services to make them the better and more user friendly and making the citizens more comfortable. Now, the smart city mission, they share the strategy in two types. First was the area-based development, and second is the pan city solution. The area-based development is, as I just mentioned earlier, they have to select an area, say 500 acre, say 100 acre, like that in different categories, and they have to choose either of three models. The first model was the retrofitting, second was the redevelopment, and the third was the greenfield. As you all see that most of city they go for the retrofitting because redevelopment means is a very massive work and it need a very high level of the willpower of the administration to make the things and possible. It is very tough in the politician scenario of the Indian towns. And city extension greenfield was the least affected because in this case we are going outside the town and choosing an area and like that. So retrofitting, it was the most common strategy solution used for the area-based development under smart cities. In this, an area of more than 500 acre have to identify. But what is the most important thing with the consideration of the citizens? That means citizens have to be there to select the area. No government officers or no politician in a single day, they can select this one. Second, depend upon the existing level of infrastructure services and the vision of residents city will prepare a strategy to become smart. How that area can become more comfortable than smarter. Second thing, since existing structures are largely to remain intact in this model, it is expected that more intensive extraction of site level, large number of smart applications will be packed to develop as a smart city. This study may be completed in a shorter time frame because we are going for the retrofitting using the main structure of the town or the area intact. The second was the redevelopment. As I just mentioned, redevelopment is a very tough scene, and here the area should be more than only 50 acres. But there are two examples in Mumbai, Bindi Bazaar, and in New Delhi, East Kadui Bazaar. There it happened, and very successful model there. Greenfield development. Greenfield development means more than 2 acres using innovative planning, and it was a simple execution part because in a greenfield we can execute each and everything very easily. We can plan our priority, we can develop our schedules, and we can this one. So Gift City in Gujarat is the model of that one. Okay. And other than area-based development, every city has to select an pan city development model. And what is the pan city? Pan city is in a smart solution, at least one smart solution for the complete city. They have to select and they have to execute. And application of this smart solution, use of technology, information, data, so services may be better. So small solution in transport sector, small solution in wastewater, smart metering in water management, smart metering in electrical city. These are the smart solutions which has examples like that. So this was a summary that is every city has to submit a smart city proposal. 100 cities will submit a smart city proposal, and it will have two approaches. First is the area-based development, and second is the pan city projects. So any city can also make a combination of also retrofitting, redevelopment, greenfield, and mix of thereof like that to make the proposal. Okay. Now, this was a very important and typical thing, challenges. The ministry, as you know, that in routine, the every scheme and the project, we prepare our DPRs, detailed project reports, and submit to our government, and we got the approval, and we got the funds, and we execute the project. But it was the first time the ministry make the word and use the word challenge. That every city will come out through a challenge. There will be a competition. There will be a competition, and from GOI, from the state, and ULB, all will play like that. So what will happen? I'll just explain the next parts. So by learning these guidelines, every city has to learn first which model I have to go. They have to think. They have to make consolidations. They have to make groups, logo groups. Then they can plan how they are going to develop this. And citizen involvement is much more than a other partition in governance. In meanwhile, I'll just make a small break for Udaipur. How Udaipur has done this. Smart city program of Udaipur prepared after consultation to various means of engagement. The opening session of around 1,25,000 individuals are received, and the population of Udaipur is around 5 lakhs. So we can just consider how. And here, area-based proposal, and wall city area has been selected, which was 8 to 8 acres. Here, 18 wards out of 55 wards at that time. Although the area is 5%, but the population is 20% of the area, which is a hard wall city area. And out of 1,000 crore, 880 crore was the cost for the development of the area-based this. And for one city proposal, two smart solutions were selected. One is the IDMS, Intelligent Transport Management System, and other is the citywide smart utilities, smart meter for electricity and naturally water supply. For this implementation, an SPV has been incorporated as a company, Udaipur Smart City Limited, in March 2016, and there is a PMC, APTISA. This is just a city profile, just to show what are the Udaipur. There are two lakes, main, and things. This is very interesting thing. And before that, how Udaipur was selected in Rajasthan. In Rajasthan, basically, 4 cities selected under smart city. First round of competition was held on a format issued by the government of India. Every city has to fill up that. And that forum, just it collect the information of the town, the performance in the last 5 years, what you did, how we are going to handle the issues, and how are the population, what are the issues. And from that, the selection of 4 towns was there. Among that, Jaipur, Udaipur, Kota, and Ajmer. And from these 4 towns, out of 100 towns, every town has to go for a SCP, Smart City Proposal. So here, they just our suggest round 1 is a vision. So in Udaipur, out of 5 lakh populations, they started, we have just made a 12 different sectors, just as mentions, tourism, solid waste, public transport, IT, this, and we got the feedback from the citizens. And you'll wonder that offline camps were all in 55 hours, 250 camps were organized. And MyGo, it was the online platform given by the government of India. Here also voting was there. So 40% and 40% offline. The suggestion from the citizen came as tourism. So tourism has been given as the main priority by the Udaipur public. Now, the second round, we have to select an area. So we divide different areas, just like Wall City, then 3 others area like outside the area. And among that, we also got the citizen feedback. In that 77% they suggested that Wall City area should be taken. Because Wall City area means we have our Pichora Lake and all surrounding that. Hardcore area, Heritage Town, all tourists, they came to their city palace, Pichora Lake, and all things. So this was finalized through the public engagements. And after round 3rd, the project finalization, how we complete our project finalization. We make a proposal, then we go in the different layers of the groups. We make the ward-wise different camps, make a presentation there, get the feedback of there. We got the suggestions from this. We make a competition, lot of competitions there. We make the wall competitions, the road competitions, and place-making competitions, camps, drawings, essay, and review. A lot of reviewers there by different stakeholders. Like that, this smart city proposal was prepared. So population was 20%, but families was 80%. There are focus group discussion more than 300. 64,000 forms and session, and 68,000 on MyGo response. And this was the 3rd in India. You'll wonder that in other cities, in place of 68,000, the response was in hundreds only. Okay. So, from all this, the vision, eternal Udaipur, what's favorite lakes at Heritage City has came arises, and all the tourism development, what we can do, different activities shortlisted. And this was the area So again, come to the approach of smart city. Again, we have to select an different model, different quality, and that should be replicable as a lighthouse, as I mentioned. Okay. As we just discussed the process of selection, the process of selection shortlisted city by states. We just discussed during the Udaipur things. In after getting proposal from the states, the government of India, they just made the different experts, selected experts, and these experts, they all make a team and they evaluated the proposal. And after that proposal, MOD declared these 100 cities in different rounds. In first rounds, 20 city, second round, 20 city. In first round, Udaipur and Jaipur, they got selected in the smart city. This was the screening again. Expert committee, this evaluation team can command sufficient knowledge like that. And at the last, Apex committee was there in the chairman to secretary MOA. They was finalized the winning things. This was just a brief introduction about the what are the main part of the smart city mission. What is a smart city? How it was selected, and what are the things. Till now, anyone wants to just discuss anything, we can discuss the thing. If or should I continue?
Yes, sir. Continue, sir.
Okay. Then I just make the Udaipur, as we did, Udaipur was first selected in first list of smart city round one in January 2016, and in March a public company has been created. The important thing about that is the government of India, they just initiated a new thing in smart city mission. They gave all the work will be executed by a company. There will be SPV, special purpose vehicle. There will be no ULB, no UIT, no development authority, a different person. And CEO that will be a different person, but we can get deposition from different departments. That. So every town a SPV was created, and this SPV was totally having a freedom to act as per the guidelines of the government of India. And I just want to mention that all the four smart city companies in Rajasthan, they are having the chairman as the secretary, LSG, and the CEO in their town as an IS officers. And they are working, their efficiency is totally increasing because it is a totally different board. And all the powers of the different departments from the ULB was given to them. And NOC from all the departments like PHED, Electrical Board, UIT, Development Authority, Heritage has been transferred to the smart city company so that there should not be no lacuna during the execution of work. So in Udaipur, the main work was the integrated infrastructure package of ABD area, and with that, heritage and facade conservation project was selected. This is a very wonderful project, although the cost is very less, but it totally changed the face of the Udaipur. In like that fort wall, then the main gates, then ghats, then the facade of main markets. These four component was taken in the heritage and facade. Then Amar phase 2, it was the sewerage project in Amat area, and it was done in the convenience of the smart city. Then redevelopment of schools and Anganwadis. Here, all the schools and Anganwadis of Udaipur have been made totally again remodeled, and also the smart classroom in each school, at least one, was installed there. Then solid waste management, Solid waste management, as all of us know, that Indore is the model and is getting the continuously first rank in our India from a long time. I think more than 8 years. 2016, it is getting the first rank. So Udaipur team got a coalition with the Indore, and we initiated a lot of things in Udaipur also. We just see the photos also. And development of parking, especially in junctions. Here, I just want to mention that when we are going to develop the all city area, then we have to develop the NMT there. We have to stop the vehicles there. But for stopping the vehicles, we have to select the lands for parking. So all the surrounding area was identified and a lot of things. One land from the forest, one land from the PUD, one from the municipal. They all selected and a lot of parking spaces are developed all around the city area to make the effect and this one. Then public cycle sharing. I think Udaipur is pioneer. Is already earlier it was running on the Fatehsagar, but it was extended in many areas. Now some work. This is the fort wall. And you see this wall, Udaipur is having a fort wall through a dense forest and all things. And Udaipur is one of the heaven in Rajasthan because it has the green, it has the blue, all the things. So earlier this wall was not able to. We have a lot of you can say break in the steps around 5 to 6 feet weight. We can't cross from one side to other side. Now after completion of this one, we conjure this through keeping his heritage properties, and now lot of people are using this one and they are going from one gate to another gates. This is example of some gates. This Udaipur, Surajpal, Rampal, and Chandpal. This Rampal gate, I just want to mention that this is totally in the dense forest area. And from here, that's what forest is going. Now, this is a very beautiful, iconic place and developed in between the edge of the city and the forest. These are making the lighting effect, Ambapol, Brahmpol, all the gates have been covered. Some other prominent buildings of the town, this is Gandlagar, this is the Social Library, this is Satyamur Memorial. These are wall city. This is the Babur Haveli, a very ultimate heritage property nearby on the bank of the Pichula. It has been restored. This is again the part of the Babur Haveli. It's in Naulaka Mela, also in Gula Park. This was also one of the typical important factor that in Udaipur, earlier a 20 MLD STP was there. But when Amrit 1 and Amrit 2, two projects were approved by the government of Rajasthan for sewerage, it has been decided by the authority that we should go for the complete treatment of the wastewater of the Udaipur. So there is an Ayad river flowing through the city and a lot of rains, around 139 rains are falling in it. So one trunk line has been taken up with the help of the RODP, with trapping all the drains. And remaining two parts, the sewage network were laid by the rural municipal corporation and the smart city. And STP of the complete capacity, as for that time, the 57 MLD wastewater was flowing. So 60 MLD STP capacity was created and completed and commissioned. So 40 MLD STP under smart city mission has been completed. But what is the main new thing? There is a HAM model, a hybrid annuity model, where just as number one gave 40% is given on the completion and commission of the STP, and 60% in the annuity for the 15 years during the O&M period. But in our Rajasthan Sewerage Policy 2016, there was a new novelty that that person is taking our water in their use. So we will pay only 40% to them. We will pay only 40% to them. 60% will be the part of the bidder or the contractor who will build the STP. And 40% of 40%, that is 16% only, we will give after commissioning, and 60% of 40%, 24% we will give in 15 years in annuity, equal annuity. And 50% of water he can take use for his industrial or commercial use. So this was the model, and this is a unique model in India only. No other STP was considered in such theme. And Uddhav was lucky that Hindustan Zinc Limited was there, and they were in the need of water. So both were go through, and Uddhav Sponsored developed using the same model, and only cost of the 32 crore, the 40 MLD things. And another thing is that the 40 MLD we planned in a different decentralized approach, 5 MLD, 10 MLD, and 20 MLD, so that we can use at different places to make the iron river as a perennial. These are solid waste management part, the CND waste plant, CND waste construction demolition waste plant. It was first plant in Rajasthan, which had been installed at Udaipur. Door-to-door collection and transportation. This is also the very bold approach taken by the Udaipur. These are 30 TPD waste treatment plant, compost plant. The transfer station was also the first plant in our Rajasthan which was fully mechanized, and there was no any type of waste is spreading here and there. This is the land capping at our old dump site. Now it has been banned, but at the time it was punishable, and it was also after Chennai in our Rajasthan that has been developed totally scientifically and properly developed in green space. Here is the 20 TPD biomass plant. It is also on the method that Mahindra and Mahindra, they are the partner, and will Smart City give only a part of the RAM as a share only. And in compliance, it has been provided. These are just a summary of the parking spaces developed and capacity. Iruli space, Nalakada, Ambi Hospital, Gulab Bagh. Puzzle parking is a mechanized parking developed. It is also in the first of in Rajasthan of the 5-story, Chandpur, SIRT, Delegate. All these parkings are around the wall city area, and accordingly, it is making the things that we can support to the tourism to make the population not entering with their vehicles, each other. These are some snapshot of the parking. This was the main work for the area-based development, the wall city area which has been selected for Udaipur. And we are lucky that this has got a lot of awards from various things, and lot of persons from all over India, they visited to just see how we are going to develop these things. Because here, what we did, we have developed the 24/7 water supply system here. We developed the water treatment plant and distribution network. We rehabilitated the old sewage systems, old sewage pipelines, which are more than 30 or 40 years back, they got defunct. So, two methods were used. Here, we want to keep the same dia. We use the CIP technology, and where we are going to increase the dia, we use the pipe bursting technology to rehabilitate the old civil line. And this was also executed first time in the Rajasthan. Then laying of serial network where regions are not left. Then undergrounding of the overhead power cables in the complete area. Then we also lay the usual ducts for both for power cables and for other OFC and other dish wires. And SCADA system was there for water, sewerage, and power, and relaying of roads and stormwater after completing doing this. So it was a very typical thing. And Udaipur is also a hilly area, rocks are there, but with the support of the public give full support, and we execute the work very effectively, and it has been now completed. These are some photographs of that one. These are the CIV technology cured in place pipe, very new thing for the sewer rehabilitation. This is pipe busting technology. This is use of CMB, how we are going to use that. And this is a test by microtunneling. This is before, during execution, and after completion of some lanes like that. Also, this is some two photographs showing from the drone that now we are not having any overhead wires. All things, the road width got completed with by covering the drains and making all things very much clear. Other than this, there is also a product ICCC, but in Rajasthan, we are not able to develop fully ICCC, but we develop a control command center in all the design headquarters as well as scheme of government Rajasthan. So in Udaipur, we make a combination, we keep the provision of that one. Now we have our control command center, surveillance system is running there. And meanwhile, for the solid waste management, a small control command center also developed by making the GPS tracking of vehicles and making the path so that we can have a control on how they are going and from where they are this. Thank you. So
Thank
this
you,
was
sir.
just
Thank you very much that you have thrown light on how Udaipur was converted to a smart city and all the parameters of the smart city that have to be the process, how Udaipur went through to participate in the smart city program. You highlighted all these points very well. Now I would like all the audience to ask their queries, and for that I am opening the mics. So audience can turn on their screen, their camera and mic, and then they can ask the questions. So query round I am opening to all.
Thank you.
Or
Good
participants
evening.
can write message in chat box.
You can also
Yeah.
write your questions in the chat box also.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, Arunji.
good
Is my
evening,
voice reaching you?
yes, Shiraji, please.
I would,
Arunji,
I would
thank
request,
you for your excellent presentation, Arunji. My name is Dr. Manchikant Srinivas from Andhra Pradesh.
Dr. Srinivas.
Yes,
Sorry
yes.
to interrupt in between, but I would request if it is possible, you can start your camera so that we can take some screenshots of the question answer round also. If it is possible for you, comfortable for you.
The host deactivated.
Yes, Kamlesh sir,
No, I.
activate his camera.
Okay, yeah, I have activated, sir. I have activated, sir.
Basically, this is the evening time. Oh,
The host deactivated the camera, it is saying.
Yes,
No,
yes,
sir.
yes.
I
Yes,
activated again. I
Now,
deactivated.
yeah, now. Yeah, namaste, Dr. Arunji, namaste.
namaste.
Yeah. Actually, my simple question is, when you very nicely explained about Udaipur smart city. Now, can you tell me before after concept? Like before
Yeah.
smart city था कुछ था, after smart city कुछ हुआ. So who are the beneficiaries? People. So
I,
was any survey conducted or any study conducted to understand what is the impact or benefits in quantifiable terms for the citizens of Udaipur?
exactly.
Please,
Actually, I just I
please.
will just share a document. I will share a document which will show in detail what are the main impact and the after the this implementation. But in a single line, which I just want to make clear that when we are working in Udaipur city, our people, our councillor, our minister, home minister, their words are that, yeah, you are doing the work like that. For the next 20 years, we will having no work for us, councillor, in the city. Because we covered all the factors, all things, all the
Okay.
infrastructure things. You will wonder that when we are going to install our electrical poles for road light, for street light, then what happened, we have to install, we just think that we will go for a decorative pole and install. But meanwhile, our suggestion came from public. Why are you taking this space? Just come and give cantilever on our building also.
Okay.
Matlab, to more than 70% area, we install cantilever bracket in the
Okay.
Udaipur for a street light because
Okay.
public was not interested to put any pole inside their house so that there will be
Okay.
any obstruction to their vehicles and there no chance of
Okay.
enforcement.
Okay.
So this was the you can just say because what was the main thing in Udaipur? Initially 4 months we did a lot of work for preparing our proposal. We went in thoroughly in all the area. You will wonder that I entered in the slum and the say typical Momnans area like that. Earlier, they were not interested to hear us, but after 15 to 30 minutes, there is this lot of ideas, this, and we try to accomplish all these their ideas. Again, went there. Okay, we are going to do this.
Thank you, Arunji, for the response. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And I will now share with Madam the documents I have with
Please,
me.
please.
One our compatible book is also there, which will show you the how the Udaipur has developed and how they have changed.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other query?
Thank you, Dr. Srinivas, for asking the question. Anyone else would like to ask? Okay, one question I have from my end. Yes, sir.
Sure. You can open your camera.
Definitely, sir, definitely. Sir, there are two projects going on. One is the Amrut Bharat Mission, and then the Smart City project also. So I would like to know what are the differences between these two projects, and can a Smart City have Amrut Bharat project and both the projects, or and
Sure.
the city can have only one project?
No, I got a point. There is a very important point. In Smart City mission was a convergence. Basically, Amrit city, Amrit towns, I just make Amrit first. Amrit, this is Amrit 2.0. Earlier, Amrit, there was 5 components. Sewerage, drainage, green space, urban transport, and all. Now, in Amrit 2, we have sewerage, we have water body resolution, and we have water supply. Only 3 components are there. So Amrit is a totally project-specific work. Very smart city is a mission. So you can know any work of the Amrit towns, it can be taken as convergence in smart city. In Udaipur, I will just make a clear example. In Udaipur, during our, I say, the water supply component of the ABD area, it is costing around 62 crore, but 30 crore was sanctioned in Amrit. So we are using Amrit fund, Amrit project in convergence to a smart city by taking into the project. So we can use smart city as a overall thing, Amrit, SBM, or any projects of anything in our convergence to make it a better, integrated, holistic approach. Otherwise, piecemeal will destroy the things, and there will be a chance of duplicacy.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. So, smart city, as you said, it is a mission. So it's a long-term project, which might take several years, sir.
No, it was the 5-year project, but now almost the overall, you will wonder that 85% projects in all over India completed, and remaining 50% all the merge of completion. Just in Rajasthan also, the same study there.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. So thanks a lot to you, Kamlesh. And
Sir, one more question is there. Like, Sarvan Chandra has raised his hand. Sarvan Chandra ji, you can ask your question directly.
Please
Sarvan-
unmute your mic, sir. Shravan Chandra ji.
Yes, Sarvan Chandra ji, you can speak. Sarvan Chandra ji, am I audible to you? He's
I will
typing.
type.
He's typing the question.
Okay, you will type.
There might be some issues at his home. We understand all. We are waiting for your question, Sarvan Chandra ji. So the question that Sarvan Chandra ji is asked is that what is the impact on rural people and city people about digital vision and cost of living? What is the impact of
Basically,
rural people and city people about digital vision and cost of living?
basically, this question is directly not related to the our topic. Topic is a smart city mission, and it is directly on the urban. But the IT is relevant to all the public. It may be the rural, it may be the urban. So it will support, it will help. We have to use, we have to make our all the work integrated with the use of the smart solutions. And
Yes,
AI is going. This is not my topic.
right,
But
right.
main topic of our this program. AI is doing a lot of things. And I just want to mention, Kamlesh, that we have our STP, 10 MLD STP at Udaipur. We are using our AI tool. We are developing an AI tool for the automation, for the STP management, O&M only. Because AI is a must. There are a lot of factors while when we are going to operate our STP, the influent parameters. They have variable in different seasons, in rainy season, in winter season, in summer season. Then the need of the air, blower, pump, so we can optimize the power. So we are also developing an AI tools, so which will learn itself throughout the year, and then we can use this method tool and algorithm for that. Okay, thank you.
Sir, one more question is there any criteria to reach the goal of smart cities from Prakrutbi MB?
Sorry, madam. Can you repeat?
Is there any criteria to reach the goal of smart cities?
Reach the goal.
Yeah, to reach the goal of smart cities. Any criteria?
The criteria basically the smart city mission. The government of India, they monitor from the smart city proposal. What was the smart city proposal initially? And during the execution part, so it is a long period, 6 year, 5 year, there may be some essential changes. Then that changes may be submitted to government of India and they can modify. And they monitor on that basis only. And you are getting that outcome or not. Just as if you are taking ABD area, so in ABD area, when we are saying 24/7, we have our KPI in each project, key performance indicators that we have to achieve. The water supply, the sewerage, the waste water, waste, solid waste, all things. We have took like that.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Now, Professor Kiran Booth will deliver the vote of thanks to Arun Vyas.
So, thank you very much, sir, for sparing your valuable time with us. Uh, Thank you for your excellent presentation on introduction to smart cities. Starting with the definition of smart city, pan city, smart city proposal, steps for selection, conservation, and development works for Udaipur, means the whole case study of Udaipur city. So, thank you very much, sir, for your excellent presentation on this topic. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. Thank you, Kamleji, and thanks to all to bear with me for such a. You are making so much tough for passwords from 6 to 9:30. Eh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir. Thank you very much for sharing your time and expertise. Now we will have our next session from 8 p.m. onwards. So we can have a short of 10-15 minutes break. I will request all the participants to be there in the meeting. Uh, our experts will join at 8 p.m.
Rounds. All participants are requested not to leave this meeting. Please stay tuned with us.
Good evening, Govardhan sir. बिट्टू जब शुरू को बोले तो मैं शुरू को आती है
Good evening, Professor Kamlesh. Good evening. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
Govardhan sir.
sir.
Just give me a minute.
Okay.
Govardhan sir will start at sharp 8 p.m.
No
But we'll
issues, no
put,
issues, no issues, no issues,
just give
no
me a minute.
issues, no issues, no issues, no issues. I'm ready. At any time you can call me. No issues.
So it's a long time seeing you, Govardhan sir. It's long time seeing you. You are
Yes,
same,
yes, 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 yes.
you are same, no change
It's
in the face.
yes. तो आप मतलब तुम तो पूरा चेंज हो गए हो भाई.
No.
Huh? I think the old handsome guy is now changed very, very,
With
And I
time.
think I'm same when you saw at IIT.
No, I am to say only the maturity is just reflecting on the face.
Okay.
I to still remember the IT days and we all used
Yes,
to
that was beautiful memories. We do have
at IT definitely.
IIT Roorkee, and we had a great thing. Literally, it's like heaven on the earth.
Right, at a very beautiful place to study or
Yes,
research,
yes,
a very safe place. I
yes,
still remember I used to work at night, 1 p.m., 2 p.m. in the research and thesis and all those things. And uh,
yes.
that environment gives
That was
inspiration
that
to do more research.
that was that
Environment
was
itself is
most.
conducive to research.
Yes, that was most memorable days, and even for researchers, everyone, myself, Praveen, say Heaven, everyone was working in the night only. That
Right.
was morning तो regular रहता ही था, मगर night में और ज़्यादा रहता था.
Nights are especially for research purpose in ITs.
Research for research, it was pleasant in the night sessions. It was
Right.
really great.
Uh, last session ended at 7:40 around, and we informed all the participants that we'll have a break of 10-15 minutes, and then we'll
Okay.
start at sharp 8 p.m.
No issues, no issues, no issues. I am available full day, no issues. Because
Last
today
15 minutes,
also,
we'll have question and answer session, so the
definitely,
audience can ask their queries and interact with the
definitely,
speaker.
definitely, definitely.
Mhm. So it's 7:56 p.m.
कमलेश, आज लखानी का भी बर्थडे है।
Oh, that's great.
हाँ,
Although being close friends, now the natural distance between the places have created a sort of gap
यस
in
यस
the
यस
time we interact.
यस। अभी वो जितेन जितेन तुम्हारे साथ में बात करता है कि नहीं करता है?
No, he's well connected. He's well connected. Right now, he's in Australia.
ओके।
हाँ.
वो इसमें एकॉम में था ना वो तो?
राइट राइट, अभी भी आईकॉम में ही है, और वहीं
ओके,
ऑस्ट्रेलिया में भी वो जॉब किया है, 2 साल के लिए गया है। 1 साल था,
ग्रेट।
1 साल और एक्सटेंड हो गया। आई डोंट नो व्हेन ही रिटर्न बैक।
ओके। और वो एक एक हमारे पास साथ में था ना, साइंटिस्ट लड़का था, क्या नाम था उसका? ये लखानी के साथ में ही था, देखो, वो भी बार्क से या इसरो से था। विनय, विनय क्या नाम था?
विनायक नहीं, विनय विनय आई थिंक
विनायक, विनायक महादिक, महादिक। हम्म।
ऑल्दो आई वाज इन
और
लेस
एक,
टच, आई वाज इन
हाँ
लेस
वो,
टच।
हाँ उसका कांटेक्ट किसी के साथ में नहीं है वैसे। और
हम्म।
90% लोग तो बात करते रहते हैं।
हाँ, like frequently we occasionally we do talk, like
हाँ,
family and all those things. It's
मेरा
difficult to
जहाँ पे
find
भी
the time
विजिट
for everyone.
विजिट होता है मेरा भी, मैं यूजुअली आई मैसेज देम पर्सनली। वो मिल भी जाते कुछ कुछ लोग, जैसे चेतन को जानते हो ना, चेतन लोमटे,
He is also in the USA right now.
यूएसए, उसका भी मेरा बात हुआ रिसेंटली। और
He went for postdoc to
शीतल,
USA.
शीतल शीतल शीतल
हम्म।
शीतल इज ऑल्सो, आई थिंक यूर सीनियर बैच, आई थिंक शीतल जो है तुम्हारा सीनियर बैच का था। तो ही इज इन नागपुर नाउ। वो मिला था मुझे, वीआरआईटी नागपुर में लेक्चर देने गया था, तो उधर था वो, ही वाज
That's great.
देयर।
That's good. Okay, ma'am, can we start so that we can finish on time?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right.
So, very good evening to all of you. I heartily welcome all the participants for the second session of this FDP on AI and energy efficiency in smart cities. I would like to invite the expert, Dr. Govardhan Bhatt, who is working at NIT Raipur, India, for this session. He received his PhD from IIT Roorkee. He holds many administrative positions such as Mass MTech, QIP Coordinator for Civil Engineering Department, Professor IC for Sponsored Research Projects, NCC Dramatics Clubs, Tourism Club, Nodal Officer Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat, and Coordinator for Student Activities of Chhattisgarh, Council of Science and Technology at Raipur, etc. He is nodal in charge for Behavior Insight Unit of UNICEF, Chhattisgarh State. He was more than 15 years of teaching and research experience in the field of earthquake engineering, structural dynamics, vibrations, construction materials, and seismic base isolation RC frame structures. His area of expertise includes structural design, geotechnical earthquake engineering, modeling, Vedic studies, etc. He received Best Teacher Award for the year 2022 from Institution of Engineers, India, Chhattisgarh Center. He received Excellent Engineer Award from Joint Engineers Association, Chhattisgarh for the year 2023. He is nominated as Special Expert Member for Earthquake and Structural Engineering for Bihar State Disaster Management Authority. Delivered more than 100 guest lectures across the country in different institutions, more than 90 peer reviewed national and international journal and conference papers published, having 9 projects cost ac- around 2 crore from esteemed organizations like UNICEF, Bihar State Disaster Management Authority, Institution of Engineers, and Chhattisgarh Council of Science and Technology. So, Dr. Bhatt, the mic is over to you, sir.
थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू मैम।
Before we start, I would like to
ओके,
inform the audience that Professor Govardhan Bhatt, apart from his expertise in earthquake engineering, he is also a keen researcher in Vedas, and he has very good knowledge of our Vedic text, as also mentioned. So this is one of the additional quality he is holding. So that I would like to inform you all.
Okay, thank you, HOD ma'am, and thank you, Professor Kamlesh, for inviting me to this FDP. And specifically, I had a very hectic schedule on this day because Monday is my fast day, as well as Monday we have started another FDP for sustainable materials at NIT only. I am the co-coordinator for that. So for that also I'm actually another faculty I requested, so she is organizing that now. So anyhow, thank you very much for inviting me, and I think everyone is a faculty over here. So I may be not much experienced in this field. I'm telling little bit what I know and what I can extract from my knowledge. So the topic was given as AI and energy efficiencies in smart cities. When you see AI nowadays, it has been a key methodology of assessing all the related data related works and future prediction works. So and its impact on our world is becoming very intense day by day, and it is not having any control on the society as well. And area where AI is making significant difference is in the development of smart cities. If you can see Delhi or Mumbai or Bangalore or Pune or Jaipur, Jodhpur, the big cities, they are almost controlled nowadays with the this AI techniques. Even our railway is operating on this AI techniques, so that they can predict the other things also, and they are in successful in that thing also. Now, smart cities are the urban areas that use the recent developments in the technology to improve the quality of life of its residents. In Raipur also, we have actually, I am advisory to Chhattisgarh state government also. So we have given some students of ours for developing water harvesting systems using AI techniques, and even we are working with Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. There we have given suggestions that monitoring of the construction project using some drone and AI techniques. So that is also nowadays very very important. And if you see, smart cities leverage technology to improve urban living by connecting the infrastructure. Even Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi ji recently started that Vande Bharat Express, or these local trains and metro trains. These are all, they are connected with this AI techniques, and basically they use the data analytics and IoT devices and AI to optimize the resource management, transportation, and citizen services. These are the very very important areas where AI is adopted all the time, because Manrega as requested, Chhattisgarh Manrega has requested us to develop a data management system and data analytics system using adaptive ANN techniques. We are working on that. So there are many things which are nowadays developed in with respect to the artificial intelligence and neural network systems. So if you see, from traffic management to waste disposal, here in Bangalore or in Pune, I have heard that this waste disposal system has been already started using AI methodologies to optimize the every aspect of city life. So one of the most significant benefits of smart cities is their ability to reduce the energy consumption. Even nowadays, some electric bulbs and everything, whichever you are using, fan, bulb, ACs, they are using this AI technique to adjust the room temperatures, room luminescence, and room intensity, that light intensities, and other thing is everything is adjusted, and they are reducing that energy consumption also. So, and by using this AI to optimize the energy usage, cities can be more susceptible and reduce their carbon footprints even. So this is a very important part of AI contribution. So smart cities are characterized by interconnected systems like smart grids, intelligent transportation system, public safety networks, and citizen engagement platforms. And they aim to enhance efficiency, sustainability, and quality of life. When I say efficiency, not in terms of something like only working efficiency. It is the distribution of that work in an efficient way, managing that work in an efficient way. So that is very important. And when I say sustainability, sustainability considers all the things, the energy, environment, and all the economy. Everything is considered in that aspects. And the third important and most important part is the quality of life. Because of this improvements or the sustainable things, the quality of life should not be reduced. So even if we want to see the nowadays Delhi air pollution, you are measuring PM4 or PM5 or something like that, that they are measuring, and the data, whether the data is if it is not perfect, then the people are suffering, and the data which is coming to there is not working, then that is a big problem. Recently, we had a lecture of Indian Building Congress. One Delhi architect came and he has given the uh, emissions of even NOx, CO, and CO2. Everything he has mentioned, and that measurement is basically done with the help of this new IoT techniques and AI systems. So if I start to define a smart city, if I tell something smart city, then it is that use the technology to improve quality of life is the first importance, and the second is economy efficiency, so that area will get very less investments in all the sectors. Means the people should not suffer in terms of money. So that is also a very important. And third one is the sustainability. When I speak sustainability, so everything should be there in that. It should be green enough, it should be economy enough, it should be environment friendly, and it is something like energy efficient also. So, and those things can be modeled only with respect to these things. IoT devices, we have a sensors like if I speak intelligent transport systems, we have IoT devices and the sensors. Those things can be directly used for the same thing. And the data analytics. The data is very important thing nowadays. So in NIT also we are now offering a course on data analytics also. So that is a big section of thing which we are working for now. And AI is, as usual, it is the biggest thing. So what actually the goal of smart city? Even Raipur is also under smart city consideration. So what we are thinking of as a goal is efficient resource utilization and improved citizen services. That is the main aim of a smart city. So that smart city which will be possible only with the help of IoT devices, data analytics, and AI, along with the regular things. Even it may be of something like construction, or it may be of infrastructure development, or it may be of something like management, waste management, other things. Those things will be regularly maintained, and along with that, these things also very much required. So when I see a need for smart city, why we require smart cities and why we are offering a smart city. Indore is a smart city. So when I speak smart city, if we see Indore or Bangalore or any other big places, the rapid urbanization and the population growth refer to the accelerating movement of the people from rural to urban areas. In Bangalore, if we see, starting when Bangalore was developed, there was very less area when Kempegowda thought of. If you see Bangalore, Kempegowda bus stand, and maybe 5 to 10 kilometers around that was Bangalore. Now, if you see Bangalore, it is having a radius around 60 kilometers. So that much of growth has happened after 2001. 2001 was literally speaking, I was in second year BTech or third year BTech. So during that time, IT was like in a boom situation, and they have started developing Oracle, Mindtree. Many companies have started working there in Bangalore, and now I think more than 50,000 software companies are there in Bangalore, in Pune also. So that urbanization has happened in Tamil Nadu, in Karnataka, and in Maharashtra, in some of the areas of Gurgaon and NCR regions. The rapid urbanization has happened. It was like the people are moving from villages to the cities for the job sake. When we start a company, a software company started, so one software company, there is something like tea stall person will come, and labor will come for the development of construction works and other works. So the people started moving, and the population growth has increased like anything. So the basic thing is industrialization, better job opportunities, and improved infrastructure and access to the services like healthcare. If you see city, one has to go to city. Even Raipur is not having that much of good hospitals. We have to move at least or to Bangalore or to Gujarat or to something like Hyderabad. So we have to go there. So that is a basic cause where a rapid urbanization and population growth is coming into picture. Why it drives need of smart cities? If you speak of increased demand of resources, we have higher demand for housing, water, electricity, transportation, other essential services. Even infrastructure overload is also there in Bangalore, if you see, or in Pune, if you see. So the infrastructure, they don't have any space over there. And construction in Bangalore, if you start using old traditional construction, it is not possible. So there one has to go for the smartest way of approaching. In Bangalore, within 3 months, there will be a building of 20-story or 30-story building. This is the work which is going in Bangalore or in Indore or in Pune. So that is the type of work they are handling. And third is very important is rising energy demand and environmental concerns. Energy demand is too high nowadays. The concentration of population in urban areas contribute to the population, waste generation, and urban heat island effect. So it is actually recently I have got a project from one historical place which is going to be for UNESCO approval, nomination approval. So we are working on that, and we are doing GIS mapping and remote sensing surveys of that area using our techniques, new techniques with the drones and with GPRs and other things. So we have studied that in 1990s there was a thermal mapping we have done on that, and the temperature rise was like anything. It was 27 or 28 during 1994 in summer season, and now in 2024 we have taken a data, and it has raised up to something like 42, 43. So, and there was a river, big river, which width was something more than half a kilometer, 1 kilometer near that place. And now it has become a very, very, it is not more than 300 or 100 meters. I'm speaking of in kilometers, and now it has been reduced to 100 to 200 meters. So that is the thing is happening. So that environmental changes and that climate effects also coming into picture more nowadays, and social changes also happening more. Okay, when you speak of inequalities of the resource distributions, if you see in cities like Bangalore or Delhi or any big city you can take in including Raipur, the resource distribution is very unequal. Some people who are staying in some VIP people are staying, water is going for 24 hours. But when you speak of a slum area, or when you speak of a middle class people area, their water is coming for certain hours. So that social changes is also a big part, even not only for water, it is even for electricity, it is even for all other things. The quality of life is reducing as per the rising this population and urbanizations. And last is very important, that where artificial intelligence come into picture, that is technological opportunities. Even in smart cities, where we need to address the data driven solutions or something like that, there improving quality life through efficiency or energy, optimizing energy use and enhancing sustainability type of thing. So the technology advancement or the technology improvement is also very much required for that thing. So, smart city initiative are designed to create sustainable, livable, and efficient urban environments that can accommodate rapid urbanization and population growth while minimizing the negative impacts. So, there are many negative impacts when you speak of this rapid urbanization and population growth, or rising energy demands, or the social changes, environmental changes. If you see all the things, there are many negative impacts on that. So, there we need these type of technological advancements where we can reduce those negative impacts. So why what actually the role of AI in smart cities? There are two important things. One is a data analysis, that is a important part, and another one is a predictive modeling. When you speak of data analysis, AI algorithm analyze vast amount of data from sensors, devices, and public sources. Even I'm working with Jal Jeevan Mission. So there we are monitoring the water quality parameters. There also the data which is taken, or the data which is considered, whether that data is correct or not or something like that, that needs to be addressed. So there is a important thing when you speak of AI technologies play, or the they enhance pivotal role in transforming urban areas into a smarter and more efficient and something like sustainable cities. Because whatever the data we are considering, let us say some data has come from the bridge. For example, I'm a structural engineer, I am collecting some data of bridge, for example deflection or the acceleration. So that deflection which is measured in the bridge with the help of sensors, that data is to be analyzed. Otherwise, no use of the that bridge also and the sensors also. Because if the data in Raipur, what happened there, there was a bridge constructed recently, and that was having a small cracks in the bridge, and that was a very minor cracks. So construction people didn't observe that, and after some time what happened, it was quality assessment team was went there, and they monitored, and then they saw that through these sensors they have monitored that data, and that data shown that the deflection which is occurring in the bridge deck was not permissible. Then they stopped the bridge. Then they have made alternate arrangements for the public, and public is now feeling safe enough. Otherwise, the biggest problem was if public in Gujarat also something happened recently in last year, that bridge has collapsed because it was not monitored by the people over there. Or it may not be constructed for that much of population. So those are the things, anomalies, and so now identify the patterns, identify the trends. These are the things which are very important in data analysis. So those things are only be possible with the help of this AI and other machine learning techniques. So where decision making in various operations is very easy. So that is the beautiful thing that can be made into this. So what are the and the predictive applications, predictive modeling is very important. When I say the deflection, if I saw the continuum deflection pattern, and I can, if I can assess, if I can level or develop a life cycle assessment of that bridge or that structure or something, then that is the biggest asset for the system, government system or any private systems. So AI powered predictive models can forecast energy demand, traffic patterns, potential emergencies, helping city authorities to optimize resources and respond effectively to challenges. Okay. So, what are the key applications when you speak of in AI smart cities? AI and smart cities. One is important is it is something like smart transportation systems. When I see in this data or predictive modeling or automation is also very important. When I speak of AI automates the task like traffic light optimization, that is the smart transportation system. Smart transportation system which contains traffic management, public transit optimization, and autonomous vehicles. So this is a very important thing that can be added into this in the automation. AI automates tasks like traffic light optimizations, energy grid management, waste collection, improve efficiency and reducing human errors and freeing up sources for other critical tasks also. Then personalization is also a very important task where AI enables personalized services for citizens like customized transportation options, where you can speak of like Google. If we Google the roadmap, then definitely it will show that something is busy and something is having red color, something is having yellow color, and something will be having blue color, so that we can cross the roads easily with the help of that map. That actually AI enabling is done with the help of in Google Maps also it is done. So and personalized energy uses recommendation. Even nowadays, your Amazon or Flipkart or any other thing, if you see, they suggest you your materials or your requirements because of this AI. When you search something, they definitely absorb your previous history and other things, and they predict, okay, you need this one. So that is basically personalization in this. Even tailored emergency alerts, enhancing citizen experience and satisfactions. So before going into this energy efficiency challenges, you need to understand that key applications are something like smart transportation systems, energy management system, okay, and sustainability and environment system, safety and security system. Okay, there are many things, and even for the healthcare, telemedicine and emergency services that can be personalized, and predictive health analytics uh, for AI. By seeing your graphs of BP, sugar, and all those things, it can predict the outbreaks of diseases and improve your health based on that thing. Even if you see the sustainability and environment, if I speak of waste management is there, pollution monitoring is there, energy efficiency in terms of something like building manage heating cooling, something lighting to reduce the energy consumptions, materials, sustainable materials, if we speak of, everything can be done with the help of this AI with the in smart cities, even including smart governance. Actually, I am advisory to UNICEF, so we have made an app, and we have used that AI techniques also in that, and using the data, we have recently one case study we have done in with help of UNICEF and some consultant from Mumbai, that adolescent anemia of certain villages we have studied, and based on that we have given some suggestions to the government also. And this smart governance system is adaptable even for the ministerial part also. Today only I was discussing with one of my colleague of NIT. So we had a discussion with last month only we had a discussion with state government, and we had conducted one NABL accreditation on water quality parameters. So we have suggested that government will make a MIS for specifically for water quality parameters, so that that data can be used for decision making type of thing. Even in Chhattisgarh, we have a fluoride, sickle cell problems. Many problems are there in Chhattisgarh. So that is because of this AI, that data driven decision making can be done in the government also, so that we can develop a smart governance. Even citizen engagement also, even AI powered chatbots. You can see that in WhatsApp also you'll get some messages from the government regarding some vigilance awareness week, and even for what you say recently that what you say जो ऑनलाइन फ्रॉड हो रहा है उसका सब we are getting those messages from this citizen engagement systems with the government smart governance. So those things are very important. And even water and wastewater management is also nowadays done with the help of AI, where leak detection can be done with the help of this data data analytics and AI tools. And water quality monitoring, as I said, I have suggested to state government to develop some type of app, and even websites also. There we can the client or the customer will enter the details of the water quality which he has received at the end of the level. Like some contractor is given in some village that water quality management, so he will put the values in the app, and directly the government can see what are the water quality parameters. So that is very important thing. Even IoT integration in smart buildings nowadays. I'm working on structures, specifically on earthquakes. So that smart buildings has improved like anything. So that is the biggest thing. So now when you use this, benefits will be very important. When I speak of benefits, improved efficiency will be there, and enhanced sustainability is there, better quality of life we can provide, and cost savings also will be there in that. But there are some certain problems also and challenges also, that is basically energy efficiency challenges. So if we speak of urban areas where high energy consumption is there, and some of the things which you speak of, aging infrastructure and energy loss is also there in that. And uh, the basic problem will basically problem making in renewable energy integration and smarter grids, that is there in energy efficiency challenges. But if we speak of AI powered energy management system, so there are very importantly now this is called as EMS, energy management system, is basically use artificial intelligence and machine learning techniques. So there to analyze the data, to optimize the whatever the generation, distribution and consumption of energy. And these systems play basically a critical role in improving energy efficiency. For example, even for reducing cost and supporting sustainability efforts in smart cities. So if we speak of renewable energy integration or energy storage management system, the basic important is in these things, uh, key functions. If I speak of key functions, so first important is load prediction or the demand prediction. First important thing is the demand prediction, how much is the energy consumption or something like that. And that energy consumption and The another part is how the load is balanced. So the load balancing. So the basic first part is when I speak of energy demand forecasting or the prediction. So it has to have all the data together for last 5 years, even for the rainwater rain prediction also we use last 30 years data, 20 years data for analyzing that one forecasting also. So similarly, that energy consumption or the energy management, so we need to have a data, and that historical energy usage, weather patterns and consumer behavior, if we observe, definitely we can predict the future demand also. That future demand is basically maybe with the help of renewable energy integration. Okay, for example, nowadays in NIT also we have a solar panels which are run using those things. We are getting power without any problem. So even wind power in some of the areas, Rajasthan is master of everything in energy management in wind area specifically. Rajasthan is getting good wind power, and they are mentioning and ensuring the efficient energy generation, storage, and distribution. That wind energy is there in that. Even grid stability system is also available nowadays, where the integration of renewable energy as well as other which we have fluctuating power generation which we have which may be thermal or it may be hydro or something like that, that is also there with us. Now NIT is having both the things. So when our thermal power is not working, we are using the solar energy. So that is possible because of this AI techniques. And another energy storage management system, if I speak of maximizing efficiency by optimizing charging and discharging cycles based on the demand and supply fluctuations. And the other thing very important is you can use something like smart grids, real-time monitoring or the fault detection. Wherever you can see this is applied very easily. Then demand side management is also very important in that energy storage management EMS system, where energy consumption patterns and predicts demand fluctuations, allowing utilities adjust to supply in real time, minimizing the waste and ensuring the stability. And grid optimization is very important, where grid performance by detecting the faults, predicting outages, and enhancing distribution efficiency, ensuring the reliable energy delivery to consumers. This is a very important management system. So how to optimize this even electrical vehicle integration, it is already started in India, where we are reducing the energy with the help of that. Even optimizing energy consumption with AI, if we speak of, there are Philips bulbs coming into for a household. So it costs not more than 10% extra of what normal bulb is costing. So if you take that, it will reduce your 50% of energy. Smart energy, even in ACs also, there are 5-star ACs, 4-star ACs. So they apply this smart energy management system. Okay, and 20% reduced emissions is also very important. Why? How you have to reduce? We can use greener and sustainable environment materials. You can use the building materials. You can use very less cost or the alternate materials for buildings. Even nowadays, we have suggested for Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana for bamboo constructions also. So there you are reducing the energy consumption as well as you are improving the greener and sustainable urban environment also. And the cost savings is very important in this. And AI powered energy optimization can save cities millions of dollars annually by reducing energy bills and improving resource utilizations, and improves the quality of urban life. Next important thing is even for the improving public transportation systems. Okay, improving public transportation systems like we have in Bangalore, in Indore, Bhopal, in Jodhpur, Jaipur, they are having this intelligent transport system, ITS. They have. So the AI which is there uh, analyzes the traffic patterns and adjust the traffic light timings, optimizing the traffic flow, reducing the congestion, and improves the travel times. Even for the route planning, as I said, Google Map is showing all the things. Okay, you can just search the Google app and other things. They show all the route planning systems and other things. Okay, and autonomous vehicles nowadays, there are some vehicles which are coming test, that recently some of the intelligent transport system, even our trains have started this AI powers autonomous vehicles, improving safety and reducing the traffic congestion and promoting more sustainable transportation systems. And the public transportation system, or the public transportation scheduling, is also very important when we speak of, where even route optimization will be there, personalization of personalized services will be there, where travel recommendation or accessibility and enhancement will be there in that. And uh, where we can speak of the best modes of travel, and even tailored suggestion for the passengers with disabilities, and wheelchair friendly routes or stations. Even in airport also, there are very very advanced systems are there. So other than that, even predictive maintenance also there in public transportation scheduling, where you can see the fault detection, where the road is having some problem. That fault detection can be done with the help of IoT and sensor techniques, where monitor the performance and predicting maintenance also. Then cost efficiency also we can speak of in this case. So even traffic and infrastructure management also we can speak of, where traffic light optimization is also done, and wherever smart infrastructure is required, so that can be made into possible with the help of this. So the basic when you speak of energy efficiency and sustainability part of this, even eco driving recommendations is very very important in that, where AI can guide drivers or any other person who is using that transportation system or any other system. He can use energy efficient driving practices also. Then fleet electrifications, where algorithm can manage charging schedules and optimize energy usage for public transportation fleets. Even safety enhancements also, even incident detection and driver monitoring, it is very important in that case. Then last very important is policy and planning. Policy and planning is very important when you speak of AI in smart cities. So data driven decision, whether the data is analyzing the right data or not, or even AI can analyze large scale mobility data. So that data is supporting the policy making, and the long term transportation planning can be done with that. Even for equity analysis, where ensuring the undeserved areas get sufficient access to the transportation options. So that is where this energy efficiency and sustainability come into picture. So some of the challenges also there in this. So what are all the challenges? Basic challenges, if you speak of basic challenges, one is data. One is data challenges. What are the data challenges we have is data quality and availability. That is what perfection lies in the data analysis. So if the data is not proper or the data is not correct, so my every work is going to be down. Sometimes Google Map shows a route which is not there, or which is not existing, or which is actually under construction, or which is taking to some point which is a dead end because of data. So AI relies heavily on high accuracy or high quality and diverse data sets. So that is very important. So if the data is proper, not proper, so then there is a problem. Bias condition will be there in data. For example, if the training data is biased, let us say, AI systems can perpetuate or amplify those biases. Usually it happens in Google Map or Google Travel. When we travel with the help of Google, so it leads some unfair or discriminatory outcomes. So that is there in that. And third important is privacy concern. In data, or the biggest problem is collecting and using data. That is what I said in water quality monitoring. I have suggested state government that data collection should be done with the help of volunteers or the youth who are motivated. If the data collection is wrong, then everything will be wrong. So that sensitivity is very much required. Even I am working in an area of left wing extremists, means the Naxal affected areas I am working, where we had we had to construct a Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. We had visited that place. It is almost interior of the Bastar Abuj Mart area. So there, if your data is wrong, whatever I'm data collecting is wrong, then that data will leads to destruction of that area also, because that is very sensitive area. So that sensitive fields, raises ethical and legal privacy concerns also. Even you can't collect the data in that area. Abusmad area you can't collect because Naxalis will not allow you to enter also. So there, as we have requested UNICEF team, so UNICEF is an international organization, and Naxal will not, harm UNICEF people. So I went with UNICEF people and I collected the data. So that data is very important. Then computational and technical limitations also there with the AI. High resource requirement is there. Once you start, it is actually the initial investment. When you speak of initial investment, training complex AI models requires significant computational power, energy, and time, which can cost priority. That is a big problem in that. And even in some of the things, that is scalability issues also there, where the AI systems may struggle to handle the large scale applications or adapt to rapidly changing environments. For example, if we speak of Raipur and New Raipur, I will tell New Raipur because New Raipur is changing very dynamically. So that is basically a scalability issue of New Raipur. There we can't predict the travels or the passengers, number of passengers we can't expect. Tomorrow maybe 100 people are going. Today only 50 people are going. But we have to run bus daily for 40 kilometers. So that prediction can't be done with the help of AI in a proper way. Then interpretability is also a big matter, where deep learning systems are considered black boxes. If you treat them as a black box and you are giving some decision making processes, it will just interpret on its own, and that interpretation may be right or may not be right. Then ethical and social concerns also there in this, where job displacement is also there. Nowadays you have observed that some of the jobs have been removed by some of the software companies, where they are going for AI techniques and other things. Then autonomy and accountability is also not there in that. So, and misinformation and misuse is happening nowadays. Even our students use AI for preparing their notes. And for example, if I say Euler's theory, if they type Euler's theory, that is showing some different theory also. They are not. It is not showing based on what you say structural systems or the column. So that is misinformation and misuse is also happening in that. Then other than that, dependency is also very bad thing which is happening because of AI. Over reliance and lack of flexibility is there in that. Then cost and accessibility is also very big thing. Then some of the legal and regulatory barriers also there, which is in world level they are thinking on this. Some of the barriers they want to keep, lack of standardization is there, and intellectual property issues also there in that. So this is considered in the world level forums. Then security risk is a big thing nowadays happening. Someone can copy your voice and he can imitate through his phone using this AI app, and he can he can fraud you, and he can take money from you. He can do anything from this. This is a big security risk which is happening. Cyber security threats nowadays we are facing. Then ethical decision making in AI is also a big thing which is not there. Okay, so where moral things are big problem. Okay, and cultural difference is also a big problem which is there. Then long term risk is also very much important in concern. Okay, next, I will deal this after this case study. So when you speak of Vishakhapatnam as a case study, actually one of my student is working for this smart city of Vishakhapatnam. So I have taken this, and Sateshwar and his friend is working on this. So the basic important priority of administration, balancing citizen aspirations, basically improved air quality, environment, disaster and emergency management, public safety and security management, public transportation, Wi-Fi and internet connectivity, better health and well-being. These are the citizen aspirations. And administrative priorities are improving safety, like 24/7 city surveillance, reducing accidents, 100% enforcement, administrative efficiency for e-governance, and enhancing citizen engagement, citizen contact center, improving public services, transportation, sanitation, and pollution. Then effective incident management, and last important is effective pre-disaster communication, disaster management system. Actually, I am working with Bihar State Disaster Management Authority. So I have also given some type of pre-disaster systems with the IoT techniques they can develop for that. So they are also trying for like floods and other things. They are started now, and now for earthquake also we have given some suggestions to the state government. When you speak of components of Vishakhapatnam, integrated with RTG, real-time governance and e-governance, citizen mobile app, city contact center, environmental sensors for strategic locations up to 50, they have considered. Wi-Fi hotspot is there, almost 50 locations, big areas they have adopted. Water and electricities, SCADAs with AP, Andhra Pradesh Electricity Council, it has produced, and disaster management they have connecting almost with all the villages with the flood areas, and even for seashore areas. Then ITS is also there for 50 modern signaling also they have done. Then integrated bus transportation systems, 50 bus stops they have developed with 100 GPS fitted buses and 5 bus terminals. Emergency call boxes they have already made available for the people. Then public announcement system and variable this thing they have already started. Then underground bins, semi underground bins for solid waste management, they have already located, and 50 RFID based compactor bins also they have located. Then smart street lighting they have done for 1 lakh LED street lights and 50 IoT based LED lights. Then 500 cameras at 83 junctions, 400 fixed and 100 PTZ cameras also placed for the surveillance. So if you see this, more than 6,200 devices they have adopted for Vishakhapatnam city. So, and that is operated with the help of city operation center. So they have maintaining all the data set over here. So if we speak of architecture for this, we have PAS, surveillance cameras, RLVDs. They have these are the technical sensor things, and web portals are there, call centers are there, yeah, apps are there, ECBs are there, and then environmental sensors also there, which are basically used for solid waste management, intelligent bus transport system, city surveillance, intelligent traffic system, public Wi-Fi, smart poles, even e-governance. They are using integration layer. They are using for the network layer. They are using, and that is controlled by CCC computer centers platform, and they are doing some analytics, data analytics. They are doing with the help of artificial intelligence. Even they are doing with the video analytics also with IoT techniques and other things. They are developing data architectures. Then if we speak of smart pole, which is containing all the things, one is telecom antenna, LED lights, they have public Wi-Fi, they have in that, surveillance camera they have in that, and advertisement board is also there in that, public address system is there in that, environment sensor is there in that, and emergency call boxes are there. If you see, this smart pole is having everything which you require, and these are located in almost more than 50 places. These are placed almost more than 50 places with all the feasibility things. Then address people from central city operation center where they are sitting and they are addressing the people. Pre-record messages they are already addressing from that. Broadcast messages, if something flood occurs or something occurs, they can directly broadcast the message to all locations, or multicast messages to specified locations. They can do with these smart poles. Then facilitate multiple MIC inputs and audio inputs also. So this is also very important, and they have 50 locations in the city. So where community or the people are staying over there, they can act accordingly to the situations. If some flood is there, if some traffic is there, some pollution is there, some, let us say, fire accident is there, so that can be easily done with the help of this smart poles. And their future plan is to deploy the PAS at vulnerable locations like multiple beach locations. That is what I said. If tsunami occurs, then there is a big problem. So they are planning for deploying many of the systems, smart pole systems, public address systems in beach locations also. Then citizen services, they have made app and websites, and even for the even online websites data, real time data also they are tracking. So they have 24/7 contact centers where the citizen can put the grievances or the service request can be uploaded, and they can get the real time grievance tracking. So that integrated with Pura Seva. It's of something like fire, women's safety, police, disaster, and hospitals. They can do any type of this, and they are integrating this with dial 11100, and they have started. I think now it was maybe last year's data which I'm showing you now, and there is one citizen portal also they have made, already they have made, where they are they can see their the grievances or the service request, whether it is done or not. Then public safety and surveillance. This is also done at air levels, and they have almost 24 by 7 surveillances, and they have fixed 500 cameras, and basically some fixed and PTZ they have used for viewing live and recorded feeds. So then video analytics, crowd gathering, and other things are done. So that is there. mm, uh, uh, that is there where unattended baggage, counterflow, or something like that, uh, you know what you say, someone kept the bomb or something like that, that can be easily identified with the help of this surveillance cameras. Then if you see that pan tilt zoom cameras are there, where they can address even uh, minute things also. So that is basically kept in the crowded places, where they can receive a big data sets over there. Then if we speak of this, they have now reduced the crimes, because wherever the people are crowd is gathering, there already that will be informed to the police, and the police will be going there. 100 100 will be dialed at that time, and no that control center will directly inform to that nearby police station, and they can stop the crime also. So public safety, for especially for women's and tourists, it has almost improved thing will be there. And this PTZ, that is pan tilt zoom cameras are there. These are basically used where highest gathering is there. So that is why they are increasing this PTZ cameras in all the places like pan cities, and community cameras integration also they are doing, and RTG they are doing for the further things. This is what I was telling to you, the challenges and limitations of AI, data and privacy concerns, security reasons, and high initial investment and technological complexity, I already said. And the need for policy framework and public private collaboration is also very much required for this. Then if we speak of future outlook of AI, the first thing is advancement in technologies, uh, uh, like nowadays generative AI technologies are already evolution, means Jiet GPT models or DALL-E models, or they are coming into future expansions. So, and another than that is something like improved explainability is also required nowadays. Okay, that is where you speak of XAI. XAI system is already available in the AI system, where we are AI systems with more transparent and trustworthy things have been implemented. Then Edge AI growth is something like smartphones, IoT device. These are very very important nowadays. Then quantum AI technique is existing, where the quantum computing will significantly enhance the computational power, where we are unable to handle the large data. There quantum computation is definitely will help us to enable the breakthroughs in the field of, like, even cryptography, drug discovery, and optimization. That is there in that. Then industry specific, if we speak of, where we are speaking only in terms of, let us say, if we speak of healthcare. So AI can revolutionize the things like diagnostics, personalized medicines, drug discovery, and remote patient monitoring even. Nowadays it is happening. Then speak of transportation, already autonomous vehicles have to come into picture. AI driven traffic management is also already come into picture. Then smart logistics, it is coming in future, and it is now almost implemented in some of the big cities also, where improving energy efficiency and safety as well. Then education is a big thing. So here already, because of AI, almost all institutions, maybe in villages if it is not possible, but in cities like Raipur and other big cities, that education is now working on AI platforms maximum. Then finance, if we speak of fraud detection, if you say true caller, if you are using, it will identify which is spam and which is a normal call, which is a green call, which is a blue call, which is a red call. So this is there in AI thing, where we are detecting the things. And even when you speak of collaboration between AI and humans. Nowadays, some robots have been developed. In Gujarat, I have saw one video where the robot is serving tea and other things in hotel. So augmented intelligence we speak of, where humans and robots, they are working together. Okay, rather than replacing the whole human thing, they are partially working with robots. And another thing is virtual assistance is also nowadays the development is done in the AI fields. And other than that, if we speak of AI in sustainability is also there, where climate modeling, energy optimization, and agriculture. Smart agriculture is a big thing where it is happening. So even ethical and inclusivity in AI development is also there, where the social bias and other things is also implemented. Then integration with energy and emerging technologies, that is a big thing. IoT and AI synergy, 5G and AI, even blockchain and AI. Everything, every model has been there in that. Then citizen participation and awareness in smart city initiative, maybe workforce evolution is also important. Even ethical AI and governance is also important. Where we are speaking of reskilling and upskilling, the human AI collaboration thinking, even global cooperation, AI audits we are speaking of, and AI democratization we are speaking of, AI and creativity we are speaking of. So many things are there where we are speaking participation of every human being, and with AI, human AI co-creations, like artists, writers, they are using designers, they can collaborate with AI, and they are producing some good things in that. So, and even long term outlook, if I speak of the AGI, artificial general intelligence, there is a new thing which is coming into mode, which is where it is more than AI, and it is inclusive of human like cognitive abilities. So there AI is working for that. Then AI for global challenges, if we speak of, AI will critically addressing in large scale problems, and basically the pandemics, food security, and global inadequacy. So if I conclude the thing, so AI represents basically one of the most transformative technology of the modern era, with the potential revolutionize industries, where the improving this quality of life, and solving the some humanities the greatest challenges, where we don't know how to solve that. There AI is helping us. However, the development and the deployment come with certain significant responsibilities and challenges. That is a very important thing, which needs to be addressed carefully by the even policymakers, by us normal human being, and by something like the industry people. There are three stakeholders: public, and the governance and the industry. These three people should think of carefully the responsibilities and challenges with the AI thinking. Then the basic, if we speak of takeaways of this, the basic conclusion of smart cities in the takeaways form, the transformative power and collaboration is basically needed. So where collaborative efforts are needed to overcome the challenges. Okay, then global impact, what are the global impacts, that is very important. Okay, so that needs to be addressed. And the future of urban living, that depends basically on the effective use of technology, that is to be addressed. Even shared responsibilities also addressed, where governments, organizations, researchers and the public must work together to establish the regulations, ethical works, frameworks, even educational initiatives to guide AI development policies or the responsibilities. Okay, then AI is not just a tool but a force shaping the future of humanity. Its success depends on how well we navigate its opportunities and challenges, ensuring that it remains a servant to humanity's well-being rather than a source of harm. It should not become something like owner of something. It is a service or the servant for the humans, challenges. It's not like it, if it becomes uh, uh, owner of that, then that is a big problem. Then how to achieve this is by focusing on ethical innovation, inclusive access and collaborative growth. AI can become cornerstone for a building a smarter, fairer and more sustainable future. Thank you one and all. And I would like to acknowledge Parthasarathi, who is a traffic and transport expert, for sharing his experience in smart city of Vishakhapatnam, and Sateshwar, who is my research scholar, who is working on earthquake resilient systems, who helped me developing the things. Thank you very much. Now I can take the questions.
Thank you, Govardhan sir, for comprehensively dealing with all the aspects of AI, how the cities work, how in all the areas where AI can help and support the governance also, to citizens also, and to all other stakeholders. Uh, we'll discuss more with Govardhan sir as and when time permits. Meanwhile, I would request all the participants, if they have any queries and questions, they can please ask.
I think Mohit Patel ji raised the hand. I think he is having some. Okay. Okay.
Yes,
Srinivas
just a
ji is
minute.
having
Let me.
some doubt.
I have to on the controls.
Okay.
Okay, now I have given the controls to all the audience so that they can on their microphone and video and ask the questions.
Dr. Dr. Govardhan Bhatt, very nice
Sir,
lecture you have presented.
thank
Very nice
thank
lecture.
you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I actually am from Visakhapatnam.
Sir.
So you took my city.
Sir, thank you very much, sir. It's not me that Partha Sarthi has given this
Mhm. Very
opportunity,
nice.
sir.
Actually,
Thank you,
the
sir.
smart poles is a very nice installation all across our city. At
Yes,
many
sir.
places, 40, 50 places, the pole has been installed. And
Sir.
it's installed mostly at traffic signals, mostly.
Yes, sir.
Most at traffic signals, it has been installed that ambient air quality monitoring. It does many other data.
Yes, sir.
Now, yes, I have one specific question connected with your presentation.
Sir.
Now, you have definitely spoken about the virtues of
Sir.
AI.
Sir.
Now, you also spoken about some negative aspects. That is one which I want to just direct your attention toward. That is, if AI is used increasingly for managing traffic, then
Sir.
a case may arise where AI can also be used as a disruption for traffic
Sir.
by
Sir. Yes, sir.
unscrupulous elements. So
Yes, sir.
all the road traffic planning, all the rail traffic planning is done using AI, then it is possible that it may go out of gear.
sir.
So, yes, what is the recourse for this?
Sir, for that safety precautions and government has to take some firewalls so that it should not be affected by some mischievous people. So that should be done, sir. Even NIT is got affected by some of the mischievous people in Bangladesh, from Bangladesh, even from Pakistan also. So we have a good firewall over here which is working for that. And usually I think in Vishakhapatnam also they have some firewalls, sir, security firewalls they have, sir, so that one cannot directly enter into their systems. And maybe ethical hackers or unethical hackers may even try for that. Your suggestion is perfectly fine, sir, because that has to be addressed in the policy of the government, as well as in the whomsoever installing that thing. If if we it is same thing in during previous governments, the manufacturing of arms and other things were given to only DRDO and ISRO people only, sir. Nowadays it has been made to accessible to all other things, but they have given some rules and regulations. They can follow those regulations, then only they are provided that access. So that will be there, I think, sir, in Vishakhapatnam as well, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Dr.
Thank you, sir.
Govardhan.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
And so we have seen that even the websites of the government websites of big countries have got hacked. There
Yes,
have been past instances. So AI is a double-sided sword, and that risk will always be there, and
yes, sir.
that will that will help us to improve better and further, because
Yes, sir.
these are the mischievous people, these are thieves who leads to new developments. Otherwise, if the mischievous people are not there, I think that development also will have some hurdles. So they are the boosters, activators, who always gives us to innovate something new ideas. This is
Yes.
just perception. This is my perception. Yeah. Anyone else who would like to ask any question?
I will share my PPT to Kamlesh, sir. You can access.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
I think Shravan Chandra sir is asking some. If it is a PPP, then AI misuse is a big concern. Yes, I agree with that, sir. Definitely, that is a perfect thing. If you are going for PPP models, then there is a misuse will be there. But the government should form a security thing that should address the that security and firewalls and other systems. They should address all the things. Otherwise it is a big issue. If it is given to some companies, definitely that will use misuse, for like we are giving our database to that Xerox shop person. He is sharing with all other people also. That data is going everywhere. So we have to control that data with some policies. That policies should be there. I think policies are very important when we speak of any security thing. Okay, how far will it happen in a democratic country like India, sir? That is a big question, because I think it is $100 question. In India, that is the biggest problem is we have 100% democracy. Every people can speak, every people can access everything. So that is need to be addressed by governments only. And other than that, if we are going for some public or private things, like Tata people, they are doing very good in that what you say, authenticity and other thing will be there in that. So we can give it to people like Tata and other concerned companies. They can handle it very easily. Ajin Premji or some big companies, if we giving, then we can believe on them. That is my view. I think experienced people like Srinivas sir and other people can say about this. It
Yeah,
is
actually, Dr. Govardhan, as you already replied to my earlier question, I have a supplementary. I just add, as the point is, robust testing must happen.
yes, sir.
So when you deploy, because the challenge, the AI brings up with a lot of challenges with an increasingly connected world we are living
Yes,
in.
sir. Yes, sir.
It brings up a lot of challenges. So
Yes,
to
sir.
my mind, it appears that when you deploy a particular system, it should be rigorously tested, and
Yes, sir.
by including the stakeholders, all the stakeholders, it should be rigorously tested. Unless it
Yes,
rigorously
sir.
tested, it passes the test. Let
Yes,
us say
sir.
by 9 on a 10.
Yes,
Until
sir.
until such time, it should not be completely given access to the people.
Yes,
So
sir.
rigorous testing is the key to
Yes,
my
sir.
mind.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
I
such
agree with you, sir. Rigorous, thought-provoking things should happen so that it can't be accessed, or it can't be like misuse. Should not be done misuse in that level. So the thought-provoking things should happen in policymakers level. Maybe Niti Aayog people and other people can develop that type of environment, and they can make perfectly strong secured system for that.
correct, yes, yes.
In this digital era, privacy is a myth. Where even in our
Yes,
bedroom we are talking something, we believe that no one is listening, but the cell phone that we are using is listening everything.
yes,
We need to use. There are many free applications, and we grant all the access without which those apps won't work. So we are if we want to get something, we have to give it some return. So that we
yes,
grant in terms of the access to our call logs, messages, and our photo gallery. So as also Dr. Srinivasan said, but the precautionary principle may impact many developments. Because precautionary principle is good, but at times we need to take some risk and move forward. If we want to move step by step with the developing countries, and in fact to lead them. So a great discussion. I think Professor Gordon said you have thrown a great light on all the topics, a very comprehensive one, very diverse, all the things that you have covered. I think the audience will be very much benefited with all these things, and the feedback that I'm seeing on the chat box, the messages is reflecting the same
thank,
thing. We'll finish our session for today here. Thank you very much. Thank you, Govardhan sir, for connecting us.
thank,
We
thank you,
also
thank you. I
uh,
have shared my PPT to Kiran madam.
okay,
I
okay.
think Kiran ma'am will share the PPT, and I have written my mail ID and phone number over here. Directly, directly people can contact me at any time. Okay, I will be available, at least in WhatsApp. I'll be available. People can contact me. Thank you,
Perfect.
Kiran ma'am, for giving me opportunity. Thank you, Professor Kamlesh, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
And thank you to all the audience for being wonderful listeners. Thank you that you patiently listen to all of our experts. Tomorrow we'll again start sharp at 6 p.m. at 6 to 9 p.m. our sessions. So looking forward to for other sessions tomorrow. Thank you very much. You all may leave the call now.